thing that brings everyone together. It's not just the ingredients, but the people who prepare it and the people you share it with. And I wanted to share a meal with someone who knows a whole lot about food and different flavors. So who better than Carlos Parisi? He's a creator, entrepreneur, and community connector who's built bridges through food. From selling fresh salsas and chips to hosting his own podcasts and events about sandwiches. So it only made sense to make this one a crossover. Motorcity Crowns meets Sandwich Talk. We met up at Luisa's in Ferndale, one of the vendors from Detroit Sandwich Party. I didn't get to try until now, and let me tell you, it was worth the wait. Over 3 incredible sandwiches, we talked travel, favorite foods, identity, and how words from a stranger can sometimes hit you right in the heart. This episode is about taste, identity, and the people who bring it all together. So grab a seat, maybe a sandwich of your own, and let's continue handing out the Motorcity Crowns. What's up, everybody? This is Robert Solano Sanchez with the Motorcity Crowns podcast, and today I'm here with Carlos Parisi. If everybody doesn't know who he is the owner of Aunt Nee's, correct?
Yep.
And he set up the event Sandwich Party, which was down at Eastern Market, and this was the 2nd year of that event. And I'm here with him because we're doing kind of a crossover. You might not have known, but he had a podcast years ago called Sandwich Talk. And he went around with his friends eating sandwiches, trying out all sorts of different places around town. So today, we're going to do a similar thing, and I'm going to interview him during that whole time while he's stuffing his mouth. So we're here at Luisa's in Ferndale, right off of Woodward and 9 Mile. So we're going to head inside, and we're going to check it out, and we'll be eating some food.
We're going to get
really
so
good
full,
food.
dude.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything today, did you? I didn't eat nothing.
I did. Of course I did. I have to eat.
Did you already eat a sandwich?
No, I had rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
good. All right, let's head inside, right? I love his artwork here.
Oh, yeah. This place has already cemented itself as being such like a Ferndale thing, too.
Yeah,
you know, like,
absolutely.
Ferndale's a very tight community, and I feel like this place just very much jumped right in head first. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you've lived here for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
Yes.
10 years.
Yeah. So you're like part of the community.
Yeah.
So this is Luisa
Great.
behind the counter, cooking and
the whole
everything.
Business, we're really welcoming to help you with things. They're very helpful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As you see there.
So the reason why I found out about you guys was because the folks at Mudgie's love you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Lisa lives right over there. She's
Yeah.
from Ferndale.
And Lisa, when she found out that you were going to be part of the sandwich party, she goes, "Oh, good. I'm so glad that you got my friend Luisa, and this is awesome." Yeah. Dang, look at the sandwich here stacked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
That looks so
Look at
good.
that sandwich right there. This episode of the Motorcity Crowns podcast is brought to you by Pingree, Detroit. A worker-owned business crafting high-quality, sustainable goods right here in the Motor City. From handcrafted leather bags and accessories to upcycled pet gear, Pingree Detroit is all about craftsmanship, community, and impact. Plus, as a part of the Motor City Crowns community, you get 10% off your purchase. Use code CROWNS at checkout. That's CROWNS at checkout. Shop with purpose at pingreedetroit.com. Now back to the show. So we went last year, and it was great. You know, you drop a nice dime going there. So,
Right.
man, it's everything there. I think we our eyes were too big for our stomach the first time around, and we just didn't end up getting everything we wanted.
Oh, yeah.
We were just like, oh, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that, we're gonna spend $400. I think we spent $150. And we have a little guy. He's 3 now. So last year he was 2 when we went, and he didn't really eat a whole lot. He doesn't eat more than chicken nuggets and apples and whatever.
Right.
He didn't eat much when we were there. Besides,
It's not
ice
about
cream.
that for him. It's about
it's about
let's go
just
do this thing.
Look at all this crazy stuff, all these people, all the noises and everything.
That's cool.
But yeah, man,
I haven't been to Disney since I was 9, dude.
Make a trip, man.
I want to go as a Disney adult. Well, not a Disney adult, right? I want to go as an adult, but not a Disney adult. I want to go I want to do me in Disney.
Yeah.
That means I want to ride the cool rides that I wasn't able to ride as a kid, and
So many new stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, when I was 9, it was about 20 years ago. So.
Let's see. How old are you now?
I'm 37.
Okay. Oh, you're older than me. So yeah.
Wait, 20? No, about 30 years ago.
Yeah, 30. I was 20. I was you're 29. Yeah.
About 30 years ago. Holy hell. Wow.
So 95.
Okay, so yeah, it was
Shit.
let's see, it was 1997.
1997. Yeah.
And I'll never forget. So I was
a good year.
Me and my mom, and then my mom's friend and her son, who he was a couple years older than me, so he was always really, really cool. He was 12 when I was 9. And the entire time, before that, I'm like, man, he's so cool. I wonder if I'm gonna get to hang out, or if we're gonna be able to do cool stuff together. And we're on the plane on the way to Florida, and I have my Walkman on because I've got a cassette tape, and he's got a Discman because he's cooler than I am.
You're he's 5 years ahead of me.
And he's rocking his headphones. He pulls his headphones back. He goes, hey. We're across the aisle on the plane. He goes, hey. And I'm like, what's up? He goes, what are you listening to? And I show him it's a cassette tape of No Doubt Tragic Kingdom.
Awesome.
And I'm like, I just bought this with my own money. He goes, picks up his CD case. He goes, same, me too.
Same one?
Same album.
That is so sick.
And
that's so awesome because that's not a guy thing. No doubt. That was a girl band.
But it was a 97 thing.
It was a 90s thing.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I love that.
It didn't have to be a guy or a girl thing.
Because it was
just good music for the time.
The music was great. It really was.
So he put his headphones back on, and that was it. The rest of the flight was
come
quiet.
out that week kind of thing?
It came out probably earlier that year, maybe even late the last year. But he put his headphones back on, and he was quiet for the rest of the flight. But as soon as we got to Florida, he was just like, oh, yeah, it's my little brother, dude. We're going everywhere together.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And from that point on, he's just telling my mom, hey, we're going to go to the hotel pool. I'm going to take him. It's cool. I got him. And my mom was like, okay. And then we're at this hotel pool together. My mom's not around. This is awesome.
I love those feelings when you're young. You're just I was that older cousin, I always be like, all right, I'm taking you, X. My cousin Xavier. Be like, hey, I'm coming. He's coming with me. We're going. And I'll be like, I got a little power here, I got some weight to my words.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Older people, especially if it's the same gender type thing, older bro, older sis, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. You always want to you learn a lot. You learn a lot real quick from those people. I had 4 older cousins, and those are my older brothers. And I used to watch MTV every single day with those guys. I used to, learn about skateboarding or do kooky shit in the kitchen, make wild stuff in the kitchen with them. And I became the person that I became because of them,
That's awesome. Were you only child yourself? Is that why you looked at them as brothers?
Totally. Yeah. It was my mom. My mom and dad had me, and then my dad split, and then it was just me. But because he took off, he went to Vegas, and my dad's side of the family was just well, it's okay, you're our family, we've got you. So that's awesome. Why my mom and I didn't move to Mexico. We were going to move back to Mexico, and my family here was just don't do that. We got you.
Yeah, because you're multiracial. You're Mexican and is it Middle Eastern?
My dad is Lebanese and Sicilian, and my mom is Mexican.
Okay.
And then I was born in Mexico, raised here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But
how long did you live in Mexico?
What's that?
How long did you live in Mexico?
Not long at all. I was just a kid when we got here. But I would go back and forth every single year for at least 2 weeks to a month. Spend awesome. Whether it was holidays or events or whatever it was. And then also my mom enrolled me into Mexican school, which was this crazy thing at Holy Redeemer that you would have to do in the summers of just learning to be Mexican. You learn the folklore, you learn the dancing, the national anthem. You learn how to do all these fun things.
My grandma taught at Holy Redeemer.
Oh, really?
Around the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Oh my God.
We getting this on the camera because this looks amazing. Okay, so
thank you so much.
This is a muffaletta,
yes.
right? This is spicy chicken, and that's the steak. And you split it in half.
We gotta show the camera.
Oh my goodness, this looks so great. I'm my mouth is watering right now. Jesus Christ. Thank you so
If
much.
that's not a thumbnail, I don't know what is, man. That's
the
great.
thumbnail. My
Thank you
hands on my
very
head and
much.
you're just putting it up to the camera. Oh my goodness.
All right, which one are we digging into first? So we got, this is here, I'm going to set myself up a little bit. We got the muffaletta, the spicy chicken, fork. Only if things fall off to the side, then I'll pick it up with a fork. All right, so we got the muffaletta, we got the chicken, and then we got this steak business. Which one do you want to do first?
I think the steak might be the smartest option because it's like greasier, you know?
Do it up.
That'd be a good idea. All right.
So the way that we do the Sandwich Talk podcast is we had it in 3 different iterations. The first iteration was I would get 3 sandwiches from one place, and then in the podcast we would each eat one of the sandwiches together, talk about the sandwich, and then talk about just different sandwich questions, and then jump into the next one, then the next one after the commercial.
Right.
And then during COVID, I kept the podcast going by me making a sandwich in my apartment, and then through Zoom having the other person make a sandwich in their place.
Okay. So how I came across your podcast, I like doing like looking up old podcasts, especially Detroit. I want to get to know how people had their podcasts, the type of people they had on and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a bite right now.
Oh,
This is
cheers, man.
amazing. Cheers. Thank you.
Yo. Wow. This is ridiculously juicy. The steak is cooked perfectly.
Hard for me to say anything because I don't want to.
You get the pepper and the onion and the mushroom, very like Philly style.
I didn't even know there was mushroom in there.
Super heavy cheese, but it's like, but it's not that like stretchy Philly cheese. It's just like it's like a creamy cheese, like a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah. Wow, that's great.
And she made all of this fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like the meat, cutting it. She said she was, cutting it earlier, putting it together. Oh, there's a nice little spice in there.
And it's just her doing this.
Yeah, she's the only one in there.
Wow, this is great.
I want to eat the whole thing.
I probably will.
We got 2 other fucking sandwiches that are bigger than this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the smallest one of the 3. Crazy to say.
I was like, it's the best idea because it's the greasiest.
Good call. Let me get you a napkin here because this is pretty messy.
All right, let's get on some of the questions I had.
Beautiful.
So I know a lot of times with let's talk about how I got into following you. I followed the Aunt Nee's page a while back on my main page, and then I followed you on my podcast page. So then I found out you had a podcast, and I was like, let me look that up. Sandwich Talk. This was during COVID, or right before, and then during COVID, right?
It actually started, I think, in 2017 we started doing it. And then took a small break and then picked it back up in 2018, and then 2019. And then 2020, the pandemic hit. I think 2018 I didn't do it.
How many total episodes? Because I followed on Spotify, and I think it's not a lot on there. So if you had more, it might have been on YouTube.
All the YouTube ones, it was like 40 something on YouTube.
Okay, because on Spotify it might
be none of those are on
under
Spotify.
30.
On Spotify, I think it's maybe 15.
Is it maybe 15?
Something like that.
I think I'm down to maybe 3 more to go. And I'm kind of going back. I always do that. I start backwards.
Wow, it's so good. The spices really come out in it too.
Yeah, kind of seep to the bottom.
But yeah, I'm not I don't know. The way that I like to do stuff sometimes, and a lot of people say that I'm wrong for doing this, but when I'm kind of done doing it, I just don't really do it.
Okay.
And maybe I'll do things every once in a while when I want to do it, but I'm not the type of person that's just going to keep doing stuff because other people want it. I just want to keep doing things when they feel comfortable.
That's what makes you unique. Yeah.
And
there's a lot of pressure when it comes to that. I don't think I've made that big of an impact for people to be like, hey, you got to keep doing it. But I do have people telling me this is good. I like what you're doing. Keep going. If you enjoy it, keep going. So yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, I really do too. I'm enjoying this. I'm glad we got to get together and do this. All right, which one do you want to do next? Or you want to take a break when you just talk?
No, never take a break. Let's do the muffaletta next.
I think the
There you go.
oh thanks. Some of the episodes, like I'm just listening because I'm not watching. I'm just listening, and wow, this bread looks amazing. I'm listening, and you're like, oh, I'm so full, I can't even move.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. So if you take a break, you're gonna get full faster. So
This
better
looks
to
like a
just try
dream
everything
sandwich.
together.
I'm not even gonna lie.
You got onions in here, carrots.
So I'm not a big onion
like
guy, not a
red
big carrot,
onion.
but I mean carrots are fine, but smells good. Man.
Mm. Mm. Wow.
Luisa just came to check on us and her mouths were full. Couldn't even answer her. That might have been the best bite of a sandwich I've ever had. I'm not even gonna lie.
I've never had a muffaletta like this.
All the crunchiness, the bread, crunchiness of the carrot, the lettuce, the meat.
The olive comes out so good too.
There's olive. I
Yeah.
don't even notice.
Yeah. There's
I think
definitely
I need to
black
eat more
olives in here.
sandwiches like this because this is amazing.
This is wild. There's just so much to this sandwich, but the one bite is like that. It tastes all like a muffaletta, but it doesn't eat like a muffaletta, if that makes sense. Any sense.
Dude, I'm gonna promote the shit out of her.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
Mm.
Oh man.
The stacked
I am
meat
kind of
too.
I'm not mad that I didn't try it at sandwich party, but because we wouldn't have had this experience right now, but
Mhm.
I didn't even notice like where she was. Was she inside or was she outside?
She was inside. And she was actually cranking sandwiches. One of the later ones to the
Mm.
end. Because some people were sold out an hour in, 2 hours in, 3 hours in. It's a 6-hour event.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
at the end, there was only,
And there was a bunch of empty tables in the middle.
I think there was only like 3, maybe 4.
So
groups
have you
still doing
tried
it.
her sandwiches before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I
Because
think
even though I was like, hey, let's try a place you haven't tried or maybe want to try again, you know? But
No,
I'm completely fine with it. And I know you are too right now.
there's definitely places at the sandwich party that I hadn't tried that I was excited to try. And the bites that I got, phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think
How many times do you actually have a chance to eat there? Because you were running around like a crazy man.
So everybody made it a point this year because last year I didn't get to eat anything until the very end, which because I was running around
my
constantly,
gosh.
it just makes sense. It's part of the thing. I maybe took one bite of a something last year because somebody shoved it in my face and said, you have to try this.
You're going to fall over if you don't eat.
But this year we made sure to get 3 of every different sandwich for our volunteers and put everything in the back for the volunteers.
Wow.
And that's where I got a chance to step in back and got to try like a bite of something here with other people.
Before everybody came?
No, while everybody was there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So like this year ran very well, thankful to say. Like obviously there's little fires that you have to put out constantly,
Mhm.
but like I had a moment to like step away for a second and take a bite and just kind of absorb and be thankful that it all worked.
Overseeing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that smile on your face, but that concerned look of like, I got to go over here and do this, but you were
Stoked.
bouncing around and you were enjoying everything.
Stoked.
So I met up with you and you told me to go to the Simply Spanish truck out in the back. I can't remember the one you told me, but I tried it. And then I got the Cuban for my sister
Mm-hmm.
and I tried them both and they were amazing. It was like a really thin amount of meat and a thin piece of cheese, but the bread was like, not the same kind of bread as this, but just having that same kind of like elegance to it that
Mhm.
elevated the entire sandwich.
That was the jamon iberico sandwich.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And you were like, oh, it's the most expensive one they had. I thought you meant the most expensive one in the whole sandwich party. I was like, oh man, how much is it going to be? But no, it was definitely worth it. I think it was $12.
Mhm.
It was definitely worth it. And
Look at all this meat. That was wild.
I'm on the lodge the other day, coming back home, and I see this Simply Spanish truck driving right next to me, and I wave at him. They're probably like, "Who's this guy?" but I was almost asked him to pull over.
Well, see, that's the cool thing too. Is doing an event like that, or doing like Sandwich Talk, or doing Sandwich Week, truly gives the exposure of so many different businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see something that you never saw before. You got to experience and taste something that you never got to taste before. Doing Sandwich Week every year, same thing. People get to go to Mudgee's because they've only ever heard of Mudgee's before, or go to like a new place that they think, wow, I've been wanting to try this place. I'm so happy. Like last week for Sandwich Week, we did Tall Trees just as they were opening.
Okay. Where's that at?
Here in Ferndale.
Okay.
And they were one of the 5. And there were so many people there that
Wait,
said,
you only
we've
had
been
5
wanting
people
to
last
try
year?
this. I mean, Sandwich Week is...
Oh, okay. I thought you said sandwich party. I'm sorry.
No, Sandwich Week is the week sandwich between Christmas and New Year's, where we
Yeah.
celebrate biting sandwiches.
I remember
It's
you
a
said that on the
holiday-
podcast.
Holiday that I came up with about 12 years ago with my friends. And dude, it's so cool. It's cool now to see how like people, not just here in Detroit or in Metro Detroit area, but people across the United States now are celebrating Sandwich Week.
I'm gonna start celebrating, and all my followers better follow
Please
suit,
do,
because that sounds amazing.
Because you support a local business. You get to eat sandwiches with your friends.
And that's what
During the
this
holidays.
whole podcast is about. So,
Mhm.
speaking about local
Mm.
business, small businesses, you're gonna kill that sandwich with Aunt and the Sandwich Party and Sandwich Talk, and further back in the Detroit Digest.
Mhm.
You're all about supporting local businesses. How does it feel having a small business that highlights other small businesses?
I feel like it's the only way. With so much going on in the world right now to divide us, keep us separated, and make, things powerful that should have no more power. The flex about being together as a community, being able to support each other, being able to work with each other, band together, that's the only mission that I ever really want to push.
I love that.
Because I'm not better than you and you're not better than me. And that's the way that the world needs to be. We're here, we're
Absolutely.
equal, we're here together, we're fighting together for the common cause of living our best lives if we can. And in
Peace.
this world right now that's being so pushed and pulled,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting harder and harder to do that, especially in this country.
Mm-hmm.
We're just overseas in Europe. And every time that we mention, we live in Detroit in the United States, every single person would say, oh, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Is everything all right? Because they're seeing the United States right now as the fall of Rome.
Wow. That's incredible.
And
I haven't heard that line on what people see Detroit as, but I definitely heard a lot of
it's the
bad
immediate
stuff.
comparison.
Wow.
Because the U.S. and the culture here is so important to the rest of the world because of movies, because of music, because of fashion. And here we are now failing ourselves and failing everybody else. And when we got back, the day we got back, I had to jump back into work. And for the first hour of the day, I had that in mind of, oh man, we're here. We're doing this. It's the United States. What are we going to do? And then within an hour after that of just interacting and doing my daily everything for business, speaking to the people around me, I go, oh, that's right. But I'm here. I'm in this city. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And it's way different. It's such a relief. It feels
Thank
so
you so
good
much.
to know. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Are you guys okay?
No, so good.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
No,
No,
don't
absolutely.
interrupt.
Thank you so much.
These are great.
You like
These
it?
are-
These are
Okay,
so good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
You came in right as we took our first bite of the muffaletta,
Oh, okay.
and we both said that was like. He said it was the best muffaletta he's ever had.
It's
Different?
definitely the most different muffaletta, but it
I know.
Eats
I was
like a
almost
muffaletta.
thinking like maybe I should change the name, like call it like a Tuscan, because it's not the right bread. I don't know.
no.
It was
Like-
the best bite of a sandwich I've ever had. I'm not even.
Thank
Not
you
even.
very much.
We
Oh
have
my
one more
gosh.
sandwich to go.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
one more.
I know.
I'll let you guys do.
Thank you so much.
You rock. This is
Absolutely.
awesome.
Oh man.
Should we jump into the next one?
Let's give it a second. I'll give it a second. You wanna,
Okay.
um,
I'm gonna keep eating. But No, going back to what I was saying, the relief of feeling that I know that I'm doing something in a city, in a place, in a community that cares, that works with each other to do the best for each other. It was immediately a weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
And then Easter Market After Dark was that night.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
And
that sounds like a great time.
If that's not community, I don't know what is.
Yeah. So I got to ask you, because you talked a lot about this on every one of your episodes, talked about it probably the whole time when you're at Sandwich Party. What is your favorite type of sandwich? I think I've heard a few different things you've said.
My favorite type of sandwich?
Maybe just your favorite sandwich. Doesn't have to be a specific place. You know what I mean? I know one time you said your favorite sandwich was a grilled cheese. Would you still stick with that now? Is that like nostalgia from like grilled cheese when you're young? Or is it's just simple, the bread, the cheese, the butter, just grilled together perfectly? It doesn't have to be a whole lot.
All of it. It has to do with nostalgia because I grew up here for the most part. My father's side of the family was the one that helped raise me when it was just my mom and I. And they were all in their 70s and 80s, 90s. You know, they lived through, the Great Depression. They fought in World War II. And they made a hell of a good grilled cheese cooked with Spam and shit. Like, I learned how to cook a bunch of different stuff from them. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, they would cook Spam and stuff, like not the grilled cheese, but the Spam. The grilled cheese was just grilled cheese. So just a standard grilled cheese of white American bread with butter and American cheese. That is the most simple. That is nostalgic to me, but also it speaks to not just who I was and who I grew up with, but the generations of people that lived and worked and died for the idea of taking care of each other here.
I love that. I love how deep you're going, man. I really do.
You want to know the answer?
That's perfect. I love it.
I'm just going to keep eating sandwiches.
Go ahead, dude. Keep eating. I thought I could keep up, but I needed breath anyways. Yeah, something about the grilled cheese that's like everybody can understand what it is. It's a kind of goes across cultures. Could be any different way. You know what I mean? Like a quesadilla. I'm sure there's plenty other iterations of it across cultures.
Which for me in my house, with my mom and I, the quesadilla is the most standard thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm not hungry, Mom. It's okay. I still made quesadillas. Or, Mom, I'm a little bit hungry. Cool. I'll make you a couple quesadillas. There's rice and beans too.
Yeah.
Quesadillas, rice and beans, done. That's the meal.
Basic.
That's it.
That's the lowest bar, and then it's great.
And then the first time that I had a quesadilla with like meat and stuff in it, I was like, why'd you put too much shit in it? Like, why are you doing too much, man? I just want.
You didn't like it. You're just like, it doesn't need all that.
No.
I agree with that. Yeah.
It should just be cheese and a corn tortilla, and that's it.
Oh, I like them on both corn or flour.
See, and then I didn't have them on flour tortillas until like later too, because like we were a corn tortilla household. Probably in my like later, like 10, 9, 10.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 20.
No. We had we would eat corn tortillas at like American things or like my mom's friends' places. But for the most part, we were a corn tortilla household.
So I'm 3/4 Mexican.
Hell yeah.
So my dad's side is Mexican. And then my mom, her dad was Mexican and her mom was German and French Canadian.
Sick.
So my grandma, that was white, she didn't ever like corn tortillas. So she introduced us to flour tortillas. So that's why I was like, oh, I love flour tortillas.
Oh yeah,
too.
dude.
So I was like me and her, the only ones eating flour tortillas. But I grew to appreciate and love corn tortillas more as I got older.
I'm going to tell you a secret. I love flour tortillas. Here's the thing. I've always loved flour tortillas.
Oh, yeah.
But something in me just always said, but stick with the corn because that's what you should be eating. That's what you should be eating.
Do you like yellow corn or you like white corn?
I mean, I want just a good, like, warm corn tortilla. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Could be yellow.
Some people have preferences on that.
Could be, you know, blue corn. I don't know.
I've never had a blue corn tortilla.
Oh yeah. There's
Have
all
you,
different kinds of masa. There's red. There's
You make your own tortillas sometimes?
I have, but not anymore. I mean, I barely get the chance to do that anymore. Yeah, it's a labor of love for sure. Unless you're just doing, you know, the maciza or masarina and just, you know, mixing it yourself like that. But
That
like,
sounds pretty good though.
I'd rather get like good stone ground masa from like a good source. There's a source in Grand Rapids. They do you know, stone ground masa.
Is there a lot of Mexicans in that area?
There's a lot of us everywhere.
Like, I know, like, what was it, like the Bay City area up that way? There was a lot of Mexicans. Maybe that's
Anywhere where there's work, we find
yeah,
it,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I guess so. Close to the water, I don't know.
Right? Yeah,
But
I
hey,
mean,
man.
there's a small Mexican community there. I remember I was really hungry one day and I drove past a Mexican market in Grand Rapids. And I was like, I'm going to go see what they got. And I walked in and I walked out family. Like, I had a great meal. Everybody there was super cool.
I know you're staring it down. Let's get into that next sandwich, man.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you this one.
Awesome. So I used to live in Madison Heights
Okay.
for a couple years, and dude, check
Spicy
that
chicken,
out,
baby.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, shit.
Don't be losing. Yeah.
I'll just put this outside.
Sorry, good call.
I lived in Madison Heights for a couple years, and there's this Mexican spot over there, Tienda Mexicana,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't know if you've ever been over there. It's really great.
Oh, they're great.
Oh, look at
They're
this piece of
probably
chicken.
the best tacos that you'll find in that area.
I would say so.
And also, they're right next to this Chinese restaurant supply company
Yeah.
that I'm a big fan of as well, because
Yeah,
everything
they're cool.
there is just so much
Let's
cheaper and like good quality. Like, I got a great wok for super cheap there. You know, anything that you want to get like a Restaurant Depot or something like that, just go to the Chinese restaurant supply company first.
Yeah. This is good. Chicken's good.
Mmm.
Got spinach on here too? Man. I love
sweet.
spinach. Yeah, I love it. It's like a balsamic.
It's very sweet. That took me off guard. Really interesting. So in here we have like a salami or pepperoni,
This is the spicy chicken one. Oh, that is?
green pepper, onion.
Oh, is that prosciutto? Or no?
No, more like a salami, I think.
Man, this is good. To be honest, I have never really tried a whole lot of like sandwiches with like vegetables on it. Call me childish, whatever. That's not really my thing, but I think from here on out, I'm definitely going to be getting into it.
Everybody's entitled to their thing, though. I get it. Like you said, you like meat and cheese. I love meat and cheese. And like I typically, if I'm going to make sandwiches for myself, vegetables aren't the first thing that I think of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meat and cheese is the basis of our nation.
Damn, that's good.
So I know a lot of times you guys always talking about on Sandwich Talk, what is a sandwich? Like what constitutes a sandwich? And here's a good one. Is a s'more a sandwich?
Nice. Sure. I'll give it to you. Why not?
I think so too. Because like a lot of times it's like, does it have to be meat? It doesn't have to be meat.
No. Grilled cheese is a sandwich.
That's true. Yeah, obviously. And then like you guys always talked about, is a hot dog a sandwich? And it's like,
The reason why
that's a weird one.
there's like 100 reasons why I think it is not, but I think the main thing that you have to think about is like that it lives in its own category now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
There's restaurants based around a hot dog.
If I were to say, all right, you're in charge of bringing the sandwiches and you came over with a bunch of hot dogs, I'd be like, what the hell, dude?
You said the same exact line on one of the episodes. I think that's
It's true.
funny. Yeah, absolutely.
Or like my friend John says too, like if it's already in the name without the bread vehicle, then it shouldn't be considered a sandwich. Like
Explain that.
without the bread, it's still a hot dog. Without the bun, it's still a burger patty.
Okay.
But then you got to think about a patty melt. And a patty melt to me is a sandwich, but a burger, I feel like it already lives on its own.
Yeah, burgers, hot dogs almost live on their own.
Because people have
They do
already
live on their
given
own.
those their flowers. They've already given those their, like, there's burger events, there's hot dog events, there's taco
Oh,
events.
that one's got a spice.
And now there's a sandwich event.
Did you have the spice in that?
Oh,
Did
it's
you get
spicy.
that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. Man, I totally forgot this was the fucking spicy chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's a good one.
Also surprised me with the carrot again.
I don't even think I noticed the carrot. Man, this is amazing.
I'll tell you what, I never thought to add carrot to sandwiches like this,
It's sliced real thin.
but it works.
Yeah, it just gives that crisp, fresh crisp. I love like a good vegetable, even on its own. And then I never appreciate that on a sandwich. So
it's all
we got the
quality,
spinach,
too.
the lettuce, all of it's really good. Oh, man. I'm going to say it again. Come to Luisa's here in Ferndale. This place is fucking amazing.
I love this place.
This is amazing. How you
First
doing?
time I came here, I was blown away.
When was that? Because she said she was been here about 2 years now.
It's probably about 2 years ago when she first opened up. Lisa from Mudgee's was the one that told me to come over here.
So is there anything from the sandwich party you still got your eye on that you didn't get a chance to eat because, you know, that everybody else was eating the ones that was set out?
I didn't get to try the Supino sandwich.
Which one?
I don't even remember what they did.
So I had the little piggy from Philly.
Okay.
That was really good.
Okay.
Really good. Honestly, don't remember what was on it. I'm sure you got all the details on
It's all written
some of
down
the stuff.
somewhere,
Yeah. But that one was really
definitely
good.
not up here.
Yeah. So the ones I did have, I had like 3 of the dessert ones around because I love the dessert ones.
Churned.
Churned. I had both of the ones they had it churned, or they had 3 of them. I had 2 of them. It was like I'm really bad with my memory. The people that were directly across, it was
There's JP Makes and Bakes. There was
the Black
Cold
family.
Truth. There was, what'd you say?
The Black family. It was like mother, daughter,
aunt
and daughter.
Walter Pat's.
Okay. That was the first one I went to because nobody was in line. I was like, that's ice cream.
Walter Pat's.
I'm getting that right now.
Walter Pat's just won, I believe it's Hatch Detroit, either that or Motor City Match.
Oh, okay.
And is opening up her own bakery now.
Wow.
Super excited.
Oh, man, I'm definitely hitting that first. As soon as they open.
And that's Paige's cousin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Paige is white. And she's black, and it's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're because like,
hey, anytime you can have a hookup with a cousin and get some good food, that's
I believe her
great.
aunt, they're best friends.
Okay.
And
get back into this one.
Yeah, it's
what
so
is
cool.
the spiciness in this?
I don't
is
know,
it the
man.
meat? Is it the sauce?
I want to say it's the sauce.
And I'm dripping it everywhere. Is it the bread?
It's all drippy and good. I mean, you got big old pieces of chicken too. Check out this fat piece of chicken right here. And it looks like
that's a chick.
It looks like it was skewered and grilled. I'm probably
absolutely
wrong.
That first piece definitely looked like it. Yeah. Man, that was.
So, what about you? You got a favorite sandwich?
I think grilled cheese probably takes that.
Let me ask you, when somebody says the word sandwich, what comes in your mind? What's the vision? Draw it for me.
I think I really like a sandwich that has grilled bread, regardless of what toppings are on it. It's got to have a sauce. When I think of a good sandwich, got to have a sauce. So like grilled cheese might not fit that, but it still is a top tier sandwich. It's got to have meat, got to have cheese in there. I
melted or warmed or
yeah. If the bread's grilled, then yeah. I like something that makes it spicy, whether it's the sauce or whether it's peppers or something like that. So like this, I think it's a sauce and it's killing it.
When I think of the word sandwich, the thing that pops in my head is that like Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Big ass stack with a skewer through it.
Big stack of like, it's got veggie, it's got meat, it's got cheese.
So like a 18 layer Ganellas.
But I mean, that's That's like that's a sub, right? That's
Yeah.
But I mean, when I say sandwich, I think that's square bread.
Sub sandwich.
Square bread, yeah. Well, I think
okay,
it's a sandwich too. For sure.
Yeah.
And then you got like that Scooby Doo sandwich, which is also like
Yeah.
the big old roll. With
It's usually
the stuff
either
too,
a hoagie roll or like the corner triangle cut.
I'm just thinking that
yeah.
square. This boy.
You watched a lot of Scooby Doo, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, the TV helped raise me, dude. And I'm telling you, man.
It did the same with me.
I watched a lot of TV as a kid. I watched almost too much TV as a kid.
What was your favorite show?
Was
it like old shows or was it just stuff that was on then? Because like the 90s was crazy for kids, man.
As a kid, it was my favorite TV show ever is actually Twilight Zone.
Ooh, okay.
But obviously, I loved The Simpsons. I loved a lot of Nickelodeon. You know, we grew up during the time of Snick, so it was like Clarissa Explains It All and Ren and Stimpy and all that and that kind of stuff. But I think the show that stood out to me the most and a show that still holds up really, really well is Pete and Pete.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Pete and Pete,
Salute Your Shorts. That was
Salute Your Shorts is good, but it doesn't hold up. I tried rewatching it and it doesn't hold up.
You know what else doesn't hold up is Hey Dude.
Hey Dude doesn't hold up either. No, not at all. But Pete and Pete, it got better.
Yeah. Have you seen all like there's like a slideshow of all the cameos, like big stars made in that show? There's like some like really big names.
Yep, Steve Buscemi, Janine Garofalo, Iggy Pop was a main character.
Yeah, it was it was a crazy show.
But the show was just so well done. It was riddled in 50s nostalgia while also hitting that 90s mark so well. It was in suburban New Jersey, so it talked a lot about just like suburbia, but also like just the little things that like kids realize when they grow up, or like the imagination that we have that nobody else has talked about.
That was like the most adult kid show that we had back then. I think my favorite thing about like the Nickelodeon shows back then were they put them like the stars of each show on like the game shows. They'd bring them all together and they do like these game shows.
Like Figure It Out?
Yeah, Figure It Out. Oh, I love Figure It Out. Or the what was another one? What was that one? Like 2000 something?
Double Dare
2000. Yeah.
So that year that I went to Disney.
Yeah.
We also went to Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Which to me was like going to Mecca. Thank you very much.
What's Mecca?
Mecca for like, Muslim is
okay.
Where they keep, the major square where they have, they said the Ark of the Covenant and the Ten Commandments are inside. I believe that's what Mecca is. And that's where it's like, that's where you go. It's the most holy spot.
So you looked at Nickelodeon Studios.
And to me, Nickelodeon Studios was like my Mecca.
That's awesome. A 90s kid, the most 90s time ever.
And you walk up and it's just Gak
I
fountain.
love that.
Where they're
I always
just
thought the
spewing out
commercials
slime.
with that was the coolest thing,
And then you go in and we took a tour. And at the time, Keaton and Kel was being filmed. So you could see on like the track above like the studios, the studio down there. And then they bring you into a game room. They allow you to try slime. You can taste it because it's edible.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I
And
did
it's
not know it
mostly
was
like
edible.
applesauce and oatmeal. And food
Interesting.
coloring. All just blended.
I figured it'd be like really gritty and salty.
No, it's super sweet. Yeah. Like real slime. It's just like emulsified with an immersion blender. Like
That's
oatmeal
really
and apple
interesting.
juice. Or
You liked
applesauce. Yeah. I mean,
You took some home?
put a little bit of cinnamon in there, maybe some nutmeg.
Interesting.
If you want to make it good. But yeah, it was super basic, really, because you had to make it edible because it's going to get in people's mouths.
I never thought about that.
But Nickelodeon back then, that was us
This was great.
as a children, as a society. It was like Nickelodeon and MTV. Those were the two things that shaped me the most as a human being to the person that I am
shaped
today.
America. Whew.
And like the culture then was, don't sell out. The culture then was about like what's being cool is actually, you don't call it cool. It's just about being cool. Like, just keep it easy. And unfortunately, I think what I'm seeing right now in society is like selling out is cool. And like, you have to say that things are, quote unquote, insert slang word here.
Yeah.
And to me, that's so uncool.
Yeah.
But that makes me uncool to today's stature. Does that make sense?
No, I completely understand. Being just hipsters on that in a way, like I'm first to do it kind of thing. But no, it's 100% just you carve your own lane. I feel like I'm kind of doing that with this podcast, like I don't care what anybody really thinks of it. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it the experience, but by also lifting up others, and getting good content out of it that other people will enjoy, and then they can go and do the same thing.
That's what it should be. It should be because it makes you happy. And you're not doing anything wrong by anybody else, but you're doing everything right by you, which in turn allows people to see, oh, well, this is something that I enjoy as well.
I just listened to a podcast, not even, maybe a little over 15 hours ago now. It's comedy podcast. We Might Be Drunk. It's Mark Norman, stand-up comic.
Love him.
And Sam Morril.
Love him too.
I don't know if you knew they had a podcast.
Had no idea.
It's great. They had Rainn Wilson on.
Okay.
He's amazing. He's great.
Yeah.
He's done so many things, most well known for The Office, Dwight Schrute character. I don't know, I said it out of order, but yeah. So he said he'd went to a monk and he learned about what the meaning of life was.
Oof.
And they asked him, like, oh, what do you think of this? He goes, no, I know what it is. And what Dwight Schrute said, what Rainn Wilson said, was that the meaning of life is service to others.
Mm.
And I don't think I've ever been more in tune with something like that in my life.
Wow.
Because that's what I grew up on. All four of my grandparents, they were big in the community in doing charity work.
Yeah.
In doing anything. Like my one grandfather got an award for doing a ton of charity work down at Latino Family Services.
No way.
So I looked up to man, he got an award for being a generous person, My other grandparents, my dad's parents, they got a lifetime achievement type award at All Saints because they were doing the soup kitchen and then the pantry for so many years there. So
damn, dude, you got me over here staring off, realizing, wow, my grandparents did some. You don't
I've see a lot of that anymore now, though.
I've always known it, but it never hit me until you just said that.
And it leaks into what you do now. You do it in your own way. You help others out in your own way.
And I don't think that I do. I just do it.
Exactly. You don't think you do, but you do. You might go past like a homeless person, and you're like, am I gonna give them some? Do I have something? But then out of nowhere, you're like, here's something, because it's just, that's in my nature.
My mom keeps a stack of Burger King gift cards in the car.
That's fucking awesome.
And then every time she drives past somebody, she rolls down a window, gives them a Burger King gift card. My grandmother used to cut the hair for the entire neighborhood of Southwest.
Wow.
Or the south end of the Dearborn, Detroit border by the Rouge plant.
Okay, yeah.
So that little enclave, that little island of a neighborhood, where the first mosque, I believe, probably in the United States is. My grandma used to cut the hair for the whole neighborhood. And I grew up with every single person in that neighborhood being like, your Sitto was a wonderful woman. She used to cut the hair for everybody.
That's awesome.
We all love her, and she passed away, and we still think of her every day. To hear about somebody else's memory carrying on, and then they tell you throughout your entire life how important that person was to their family.
Yeah.
My grandfather on my mom's side was the doctor. He was the doctor because they had doctors. But in Mexico, you're just known by your career. So he was el doctor Garcia, and he was the doctor of the neighborhood. So at 2 a.m, we would just get knocks on the door, rings on the doorbell of people being like, I'm so sorry, but can we speak with the doctor?
Yeah.
And he would get up out of bed, grab his bag, and just go to this person's house.
Hey, excuse me. Are you going in there to eat? Do you know what you want to eat? Try either the spicy chicken or the muffaletta or the steak. We just had all 3 of them.
Bro.
Fucking amazing.
Unreal,
right?
man.
Sorry, I had to do that, man. This kid, he looked hungry and got to give him right.
Yeah,
get him
right? Steer people in the right direction. Damn, it's so good too. I finished on mine.
I was about to say you didn't leave shit on there, but like a piece of lettuce and
there's
an
lettuce?
olive or something.
I'll get up in there. I'm sorry.
I ate all of them too. I didn't finish the steak. I think I did that right. Because if I would have finished that, I wanted to finish those.
No, but that's so cool how you say that, because like I said, you just hit me with that I didn't even realize is we are who we are because of them. But like I never thought twice about who they are, their nature, until you just mentioned that.
Yeah. Like I didn't see a lot of it, like not in a negative way towards my girlfriend, but like she doesn't come off of like, hey, let's go help these people. But she works for the city of Detroit and she works in the housing network with the homeless. She's in charge of a lot of these shelters. So she's helping them in that way. And they were out, I think it was like a few months ago, where they like went to all the shelters and they're helping people out on the street there because they have to do their counts and all that for the homeless people. And she's like, well, we got to do a little bit more here. We got to help them out because they're not getting the right type of funding, for the shelters. It's sad the way things are, the homeless and everything. But like, I see how passionate she is about her job, and it's not about money. It's all about trying to help these people get the resources they need.
Yep.
Because, the way the government is, even years ago and now, they don't care enough to help people in the right ways.
No, once you're poor, you're poor. And that's so unfortunate. And you have to really work hard at becoming better and getting a better life. And I've always said, like, I've wanted to, like, do something that's going to allow for myself to be comfortable. It's going to allow for myself to not have to be so concerned about money. But that also means that I don't want to do anything wrong by anybody. I don't want to step on anybody. I don't want to do, things that I consider to be evil. And unfortunately, the majority of the people that you see being ridiculously successful, they've done some wrong stuff. And I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm on this side of history, then I don't think I'm okay.
Yeah. I think as long as you're doing right by the people that love you and the people that care about you, I think it's all that matters.
Totally.
And you try to help your community out in whatever way you're able to.
This is a good podcast.
Thanks, man. Got real deep real quick.
I like it.
You know what? That's what sandwiches do.
Yeah.
You put the lighthearted stuff there, the top.
Yep.
Then you put the nice hearty stuff in the middle. And then you finish off with something stupid and funny. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I learned a long time ago back in college about sandwiching conversations. So when you have something that you have to say that might not be the best thing to say to somebody, you have to sandwich it, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say like you have to, like, I was managing at a pizza place for a long time. I had to like tell somebody, hey, like we got to correct what you're doing wrong. And in order to say it right, you got to be like, hey, listen, what you're doing right now is, I appreciate you being here. You put in the work. Thank you very much. We all see that. Things that we need to work on are going to be this, that, and the other thing. And I know that you're going to do that because it's just in your spirit. Like, I know that you're the type of person that wants to make that happen because you hustle for it. And I appreciate that. So it's like compliment, bad stuff, compliment.
It wasn't even that bad. It was kind of a little constructive criticism.
But like, I mean,
it's a compliment sandwich. That's what that is.
That goes with anything though,
Yeah.
So even if you do need to deliver some real bad news, like, hey, I just killed your dog on accident.
You must be reading my mind. I swear to God, I literally just thought of that.
Like
I just ran over your dog.
That's like the worst thing that I
think
could
you're
have
cute.
thought. Yeah.
The splatter's still on the underside of my car.
Honestly, if it's something like that, you just have to be like, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah. You can't sugarcoat that one.
I'm glad the dog's not barking anymore. No, I'm sorry.
Man. I love my dog.
Oh, man.
If you're watching this at home, we love your dog. I love all dogs. Dogs are great.
My dog's annoying, but he is great. He's a sweet puppy. He's not that young anymore. He's like 4.
Oh, it's still a young pup.
Little Yorkie. What's your dog's name?
Poppy. Poppy, but she can also go by Papi, depending on how you're saying it.
A girl. Okay. Girl named Poppy.
She's the best. She loves me so much, dude. Sometimes when you're like petting a dog and she's just looking into your eyes and you're looking back and you're like, I can't believe you love me this much. Like they care, dude.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Our little guy's name is Romeo.
Nice.
Yeah. So before Auntie's sandwich party, all that, what were you known for? What did you do?
So I started Aunt Nee's in 2009 with my friend and his parents.
Yeah.
And we started this out of necessity because his dad lost his job and it was a thing that we had to do. So we created a company together to see if we can, allow the family to survive, save the house, etc. And it survived. And that was 2009 when I was in college. Before that, I worked at a pizza place. I was in a band. I was in a few bands. I played guitar. I played guitar, bass, and drums. But I was in bands we did a lot of shows all around. Nothing crazy. Like we weren't like some big band, but like we did enough to we played with really cool bands, and I loved it. And then before that, I guess that might be what I was known for. Also in school, I was also a member of a bunch of student organizations.
Okay.
So I was just always a person that I did this organization called SIFE, Students in Free Enterprise, that I became the president of.
You seem like a guy that likes to organize stuff.
I'm good at
Community
logistics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And really about banding things together for sure. American Marketing Association was another one. And then we created the organization that was the overall structure of the business school as well. And I think on campus, I was really well known because I was doing that kind of stuff. I was one of the big projects that I worked on was breaking down the silos, breaking down the walls of every individual school.
Oh, wow.
And allowing every engineering, business, whatever the program is, for everybody to start working together more so. And I, in about 6 months, was able to do that and create success and create a unified campus.
That's really impressive.
And doing that is just I wanted to do that everywhere. I wanted to make that my mission literally for the next however long in my career. And I'm happy to say that by doing things like Sandwich Week or the Sandwich Party or any of the events that we've ever put together, I'd like to hope that those are the things that are helping with that mission. I mean, it's not always going to be perfect.
Yeah. Not always.
Silos are still going to exist because some people have the idea that, some people are better than others, but I don't.
I think that's the way people need to think. How does it feel to people think of you as the sandwich guy?
Dude, I'm not. People think of me.
Oh God, what is she doing here?
You gotta have something sweet after.
Oh my gosh,
I love the spicy chicken because it had a sweet taste into it.
Oh yeah, the jam is some.
Oh yeah, we ended on the spicy chicken, which was really nice. A little bit of sweet. Now we get the real deal sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You are
amazing.
Oh wow, some tiramisu. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Thank you so much. Oh, I need this right now.
You're like, I need a little bit more.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah, that's great.
Whoa.
That's great.
This ain't no store-bought shit.
No. This is lovely.
If it is, it's an amazing store.
Mm-hmm. I forgot your question.
I forgot what I asked. How does it feel to be known as the sandwich guy?
Yeah. It depends on the person that you ask. I'm either the sandwich guy, I'm the salsa guy, I'm the chip guy, I'm just the Eastern Market guy.
Because you've been there for a long time now, huh?
I think most recently I was told that I'm the food guy, and that was really cool.
Interesting, yeah.
But the one thing that I think meant the most, that felt so good to hear, and I'll never forget the day that I heard it. I was at an event in Chicago, and they go, "Oh, you're the Detroit guy."
That's got to feel good.
Dude.
You know what that takes me back to? That quote from Anthony Bourdain. You know that quote?
That being from
Being from
Detroit,
Detroit
would have been
is-
one of the coolest things that he could have
Yeah.
ever said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, that's like one of the coolest quotes, like for just being from Detroit and like being a Metro Detroiter too. Like, because everyone associates themselves with Detroit when you're from around here. And it's just like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. And Anthony Bourdain was the shit. He was the man. That's got to feel amazing. You're over in Chicago where you added an event that was about food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So it was a native Chicagoan.
No, I don't even remember where they're from. I
Oh.
think maybe Texas or something. But they're like, "Oh, you're the Detroit guy." That's right.
That's crazy that your reach even goes that far. It's like the internet does crazy things, some crazy things like that.
And to me, it's one thing that like felt really special because I always had a really hard time saying that I'm from Detroit or saying that I'm a Detroiter because like I grew up in the south end of Dearborn and then the east side of Dearborn and then I went to high school and moved to the west side of Dearborn. So to me, like for those first 18 years, saying that I was from Detroit was like saying that you live in Madison Heights, but you're from Detroit, right?
Yeah. Even though it's like a fucking half a mile from where you were.
Super close.
So
and
I
especially
growing
up in the South End, which is essentially there. Like it's from here to there.
So I grew up some part of my childhood. Swallowed that. Lived in Lincoln Park, right off of 4th Street and Outer Drive. 2 blocks from the Detroit
from the border,
city
from the literal
limits.
border. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'd be like, hey man, I'm 2 blocks from Detroit. But then like I moved out to Madison Heights as in my 20s, and now I'm like 4 miles from the border of Detroit. So it's like, but yeah, I did live in Southwest Detroit for a little while.
But like it hit me.
This is unbelievable.
Because like for however many years that I've been doing this, I think it's like 16 years now that I started the company and like became inundated with the things at Eastern Market and doing all the things that I was doing, spending literally all of my time here, living down here, et cetera, et cetera. I still never felt like I was enough to be called a Detroiter. And it wasn't until like just a couple years ago where I was like, okay, I think at this point, after, however many years, umpteen years of me being here, I can finally say, I feel like I'm a Detroiter.
I think I could definitely relate to that. I appreciate you getting vulnerable here.
I mean, it's like I grew up and I'm Mexican, I'm Sicilian and I'm Lebanese, but I'm white.
Yeah.
So for any other Mexican, I'm not Mexican enough. For my family in Mexico, I was always their gringo cousin.
Hey,
even though I speak fluent Spanish.
I'm brown and I don't speak Spanish. Someone's probably gonna think I'm more Mexican.
But you're more Mexican than I am.
Oh yeah, maybe technically. Yeah.
And then say vice versa. Being here, I remember middle school, I had a hard time because my mom had an accent. I wasn't like American enough.
Is your mom light skinned too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's that whole like lack of identity thing where you just don't feel like you're enough for the people around you. That kind of has always been living in my mind. And then when finally like I was recognized as the Detroit guy, that meant something.
I'm sure there's got to be, not saying you're a professional athlete, but like professional athletes, they go to one place.
Hey, did you see how much I eat?
Like,
not everybody can do this.
We got to get you on with the Man vs. Food.
That poor guy had heart problems, dude. I can't do that.
He did. I don't know how he kept doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And he still does it, don't he?
He had to stop for a while, yeah. He
wasn't even like big.
After he did Man vs. Food, he had to do Man vs. Food Nation to make him. Yeah, Man vs. Food Nation was other people doing the contest stuff.
Okay, all right. I thought you meant like he had to eat more. Like
no, he had to like take a step back because of health issues. I think I don't know.
He wasn't necessarily huge either. It's just, I mean, obviously you eat a whole lot.
Adam Richmond. Don't quote me on that, Adam.
Adam something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think you're a great guy, by the way.
Yeah, you seen that one guy? He always turns his hat backward before he eats, and he's like a bigger, like bulkier guy, like muscular guy. He does like the challenges. I mean, kind of like what Adam does, but this is more of like, I'm gonna do this big old pizza and everything, and like, jeez, like man, this guy. I'm surprised he didn't fall over during one of those challenges.
That's another thing too. Is like I do eat a lot. I eat a lot of bad stuff, but I also try to like balance it out with eating a lot of good and then also
Yeah.
eating like not so much. But like one of my concerns is one day, I don't know, I just don't want it to like catch up with me in the bad direction, you know?
I hope this doesn't catch up with me tomorrow. Oh man.
Get
I
in the
really
car,
appreciate
dude.
you coming through and doing this podcast with me.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
dude?
this
I
was
appreciate
great.
you
We
so
had a
much.
hell of a
Thank you.
fucking time with the food, the steak, spicy chicken, the muffaletta. I think that's like that's my now favorite sandwich.
The muffaletta here?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that rocked, dude. This tiramisu is no joke, too.
I think she might have just fucking made that. I
Do
don't
not
know.
sleep on this tiramisu.
That was good.
That was phenomenal tiramisu.
And wherever she does get it, if she buys it, they make it amazing.
Wow. I'm very, very satisfied. I'm very happy with this meal.
How you doing?
Hey. Also, like, cool community vibe. Everybody who's coming in here, they all know Luisa. Like,
Yeah, I loved how that one couple came in. Like, yeah, we know what we want.
yeah. They already knew that they were ordering the spicy chicken.
Yeah,
right
that's
away.
great. I love it. I love it so much. How you doing?
What's happening, man?
So, what I try to do every podcast, and the thing is, I didn't even prep for this from my side. I didn't even tell you about it because it's been a busy whirlwind for both of us the last couple of weeks, couple months, I'm sure.
Yep.
So I do a segment called One More Crown. And the reason I brought you on is because I believe that you've earned your crown in anything that you do, because you wear so many crowns, you wear so many hats in your life. So we're going to crown somebody else and not nominating somebody else because we might not be able to have them on the podcast, but we have them. I'm going to go deep again. We have them in our hearts and we appreciate what they do. So
one person that I think that doesn't get enough flowers for what he's done in the community, somebody that I think has been a big community gatherer as well. And a lot of the reason why a lot of people have become so tight over the years is Josh Longsdorff from Anthology Coffee.
Okay.
He started Anthology at Pony Ride and grew it and was, part of the industry before that. But at Anthology, he was able to like curate a space for a lot of people that are like very, I would say, more nerdy about food, dining, cuisine. And like, that's how I ended up meeting people like, Jason Lavala, who owns Cosmar Club, John Jelinek, the chef of Ladder 4 Wine, who just got nominated top 50 in the nation.
Wow.
I think, and during COVID, when everybody was scrambling, trying to figure out what to do with their businesses, Josh was teaching people how to create a Square site and do like online ordering and stuff.
Oh, wow.
He was there and willing to help anybody. While also just like there to continue building the community. Like we started riding bikes together and there's a lot of people that ride bikes because of Josh. So he's one person. Another person I'd say is Thor Jones, hospitality included. Another person who's worked in the industry tirelessly for a long time, but has also banded together an incredible group of people to put together hospitality included.
Yeah.
And his event, monster event too. Stephen Roginson, I think another great example of somebody in the community who really works to build other businesses while also, making sure that he's doing right by his own.
Some good examples.
I mean, you can go on and on and on in the city. That's just because the way the city is, dude.
I think that's so amazing about how the people are. People, whether they're running businesses, whether they're leading a sector of their community, or whether they're an artist, a musician, they all have the same type of spirit that is like, we are lifting everybody else up. We are pushing together to create a wonderful community for everybody to enjoy.
And I mean, the things that like, great. Rula David, what she's been doing with with putting, the murals in the market back together and everything that she did with One Time Run and like, all of her businesses as well with her partner, Jesse.
Yeah.
I could go on and on and on. There's people from every walk of life that as long as you've worked hard in this city and you believe in what you do and you are putting in the work, other people will immediately band around you. Yeah. And that's the one thing that hits me over and over again.
And that's what I'm going to try and get to. I'm going to try and get to all these people, and maybe not all, because that definitely would take a while. As many as I can, and as many as I can that I can see will give us an experience, something like this. I can get deep with them in a conversation. I can do something that they're comfortable with. And I can meet them where they're at. Because I think that's what this was the best. I met you where you're at, where you're most comfortable, what you know is sandwiches and food and community. And I think this is a really good example of that.
Appreciate you so much.
That's
man.
kind of
Thank
beautiful,
you.
isn't it?
You just closed it out perfect, dude. Good job.
So the person I wanted to highlight, which speaking of Pony Ride, she actually was in Pony Ride years ago, was Melissa Butler with the Lip Bar.
Wow.
I think
wow.
she's came a long way. That brand has gotten really big. Oh, my camera just died
Absolutely.
out. Well, we're just going to continue this on the microphone. So yeah, that battery's weak when it comes to recording high def. So yeah, Melissa Butler, everything that you're doing with the Lip Bar and bringing all sorts of attention to it's like organic
Mm.
and sustainability within the makeup industry. I think it's amazing. And she uses a lot of Metro Detroiters as her models.
Huge.
And she has a store downtown now. So congratulations to you, Melissa. You've earned your crown. Congratulations to, you said Josh, Thor, Steven, and Rula.
Yep.
I think you said maybe one other person.
Amongst many
others. So I'm still looking at the camera. So congratulations to all of you guys. And yeah, just want to say thank you for coming on the show again, Carlos. I had a great time, a really good conversation. So we're going to close this out.
Just thank you, dude.
Yeah,
thank you.
thank
I
you.
just
Yeah,
want to thank you
yeah.
first and foremost.
Appreciate
Before
it,
you
man.
close it out, man, this has been
Oh,
excellent.
man, that's great.
Getting to
man.
know you, getting to talk to you about this.
Absolutely,
And
man.
and I appreciate you doing this with me, doing the sandwich thing. You know, I mean, I eat a lot, so I know it's maybe not the most comfortable thing for everybody to eat so much. So thank you for doing
This
that.
wasn't
and
that
talking
much,
about this.
honestly. I was like, oh, that looks like a lot, but it wasn't. It was just right,
Yeah.
I think. I think it's because I didn't eat anything today. It was just right for me.
I had a full meal.
Well, I'm your host, Robert Solano Sanchez. This is the Motorcity Crowns podcast, where passion reigns and excellence is crowned. We'll see you next time.
Bye.